Days of autumn. Good evening, everyone. Are you ready for our next event in the 12 Days of Autumn? I truly hope so. My name is Clifford Dukes. I'm Chief Operating Officer of Austin Urban Technology Movement, also known as AUTMHQ nowadays. So if you have tuned in last year, you will know that this is a day of fun. We started off our series yesterday with an discussion with our partners and our board. But today is meant to be a game show where we can relax a little bit. I will start off with an announcement on the side when you come in. Please use the link to joinmyquiz.com. Again, that's joinmyquiz.com. Use the code 348064, 348064. And then when we start our quiz, our game show, you can participate. You can use your cell phone, you can use your browser, whatever works. But while we are waiting for our participants to join, our audience members, we will spend some time now. I will talk about a few things, and then we will check in and make sure everyone's here, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing on my mind is last night. If you missed it, please go to our YouTube page and check it out. We had our board members show up en masse. We had our partners, 3 particular ones from Michael and Susan Dell Foundation, from IBM, and from National Instruments. We had partners that we work with very closely show up. So I won't ruin the surprise, but you can go in, click on that event, and watch it. We had our board members come in and reminisce what it was like to come into autumn from its inception and how much we've changed. So if you know anything about autumn, you know that we change rapidly. So it's almost as if you blink, we're a new entity. If you blink, we have a new idea, a new logo, a new position in the tech industry. But that is in keeping with what we are. We are a startup tech entrepreneurship-minded entity, and that means we move fast. So last night, we had a robust discussion. Michael Ward Jr., our president and CEO, led the discussion, and I want you to go check that out. This is not just one day of autumn. It's not 2 days. It's 12 days. So tomorrow, please tune back in for Autumnite Day. Autumnite Day, well, Autumnites are what we call our program participants. You can meet them and greet with them and interact with them and learn about why they are grateful to Autumn and what they're getting out of working with us and what we're learning from them, because it's definitely a two-way street. It's a magical bond that we've forged to help transform lives and change trajectories, increase income, and the horizon for dreams that people bring to us and trust with us with our little part to play our role, as Michael Wood Jr. would say. So what I also had on my mind today is we have an event that is based on our newsletter. So today's quiz will be about our newsletter. And so in that way, it's fact heavy, and it's based in the goings on of autumn, which you should be signed up to our newsletter to be hanging on every word. And if you're not, please go do that while I'm talking before this starts, because it's going to be to your advantage to have a few of the answers closer to your fingertips, because I tried to make these questions somewhat tricky. Not all of them, but some of them. So please, if you can, go to our website and sign up for our newsletter. But I was thinking about how Austin and the general region, the Central Texas region, has come to be what it is. Now, I won't go in heavy, right, academic on it, but I did want to think back or think on, or encourage everyone listening to think on what it means for the city to be based so heavily in technology as it is now. Why is it not an oil-based city? Why is it not another industry. So let's investigate the trajectory of the city and the evolution of its technology industry. So that's one thing I'm going to talk about now in the beginning. But before I do, I'm going to repeat my announcement for anyone who's joined. Please, we will soon start our game show. I'm giving everyone an opportunity to jump in and sign up for joinmyquiz.com. You go to that site, you put in the code at the bottom here, which is 348064. 348064. Joinmyquiz.com. So I'm going to state that several times while we give people a chance to come in. But just a few more minutes for people to come in. That's why I am talking about a few things that are on my mind. So I mentioned the 12 days of autumn. I didn't go through all of them. I went through 3. Tomorrow's Autumnite Day. I will mention the rest later on in the broadcast. But for now, I'm going to go into a list of some facts, some did you knows about the Austin area and how it came to be in the tech industry. So this conversation grew out of a discussion our CEO, Michael Ward Jr., had with our business development specialist, Frank Rodriguez. Now, Frank went back and did some digging and came up with some facts. And that's what I'm going to share with you now. So I can't take credit for these facts. And if they're wrong, Frank, what did you do? What did you do, Frank? But so I'm going to run through a few facts, and I won't go into too many details about them because we will start the game show shortly. So number one, I will say in the 40s, the 1940s and 1950s, did you know that the private and public leaders came together to develop the Austin Area Economic Development Foundation? Now, I'll just leave it like that. They came together, and one thing that they did was create a blueprint for how to generate economic development through the various partnerships. So I bring that up to say what Autumn is trying to do is also trying to come up with a blueprint and also trying to pull together our stakeholders. We have 5 of them, and in preparation for a long runway for the future, even though we're moving very fast. So this was back in the 1940s and 50s, and look what Austin has become. So pretty shortly thereafter, in 1962, did you know that Tracor, which is a major defense electronics contractor, arrived in Austin? So the defense industry. IBM came in 1963. We have a partnership with IBM. And if you watch our video, our first day of autumn, first of the 12 last night, you will meet our IBM partner. And who was it last night but Sherry Wynn. So thank you, Sherry, for coming on board. But so in 1963, IBM came to Austin. Then in 1974, Texas Instruments came to Austin. And also in 1974, Motorola came to Austin. Now, I have a joke. I won't call any names out, but please don't put yourself out there if you don't wish to be put out there. But one of our staff members remarked on Motorola and said, do you know about those phones that they used to make? And I don't know. Do any of y'all out there know about the flip phones, the StarTAC phones, the big ones? I don't know. So if you don't, maybe you can go check it out. But that made me laugh. So whoever asked that on our staff shall remain nameless. AMD, which is Advanced Micro Devices, Semiconductors, came to Austin in 1979. In 1983, the IC Squared Institute of UT was launched, and that institute catalyzes communities to outside of the urban core. So catalyzes them in ways and gets them involved. In 1983, Microelectronics and Computer Consortium selected Austin. And 84, Dell Computer formed. Now, again, we had a partner on last night, Dulari. Thank you so much, from Michael and Susan Dell Foundation, supporting us from inception. They were our strongest supporter from the beginning, believing in us. And go check out the video from last night to see what wonderful words Dulari had to say. But Dell was founded back in 1984. And also in 84, the Chamber of Commerce hired the Stanford Research Institute to develop a long-range plan for Austin. So already there you have lots of institutions, government entities, businesses. These are stakeholders that we still AUTM taps into today to do its to do its work and to collaborate. And in a couple of minutes we will start. I will pause quickly. If you're coming in now, and I see one of our audience members said she had a pink razor. That is hilarious. Thank you, Desiree, for mentioning that. But if you're just joining us now, please sign up at joinmyquiz.com. Again, joinmyquiz.com, and then put in this 6-digit code to join the quiz that we're about to start. And you can test your knowledge of all the newsletter facts that I tried to throw at you. I'm throwing heavy facts today. It's heavy. So the code is 348064. Again, 348064. So I'm almost finished with my list of Austin technology evolution growth points. But in 1987, Southwestern Bell underwrote the business expansion and retention program to support Austin's businesses. In 1988, a consortium of semiconductor manufacturing entities dedicated to research and development located themselves here in Austin. In 1989, the City of Austin, the Chamber of Commerce, the IC Squared, and the UT Business School created the Austin Incubator. So you see where I'm going with this. Entities are not working by themselves. They are working in collaboration with major stakeholders to transform the region and the industry. That's exactly what Austin Urban Technology has been doing in order to grow as fast as we have. In 1992, Apple Computer, or Apple, established itself in Austin, and in 2021, it opened a $1 billion campus. So quite a fast trajectory of growth. And also in 1992, Applied Materials established a presence in Austin. And last few, I'll say Google opened its doors in Austin in 2007. Facebook opened in Austin in 2010 with 7 employees. Facebook now has 1,200 employees. So growth happens pretty fast when you're talking about Austin and you're talking about tech. And 2015, Amazon opened its doors with 900 employees, and a special entity in 2016 called Blacks in Tech opened it began its operations in Austin. Now, Blacks in Tech grew to be what we now know as the Austin Urban Technology Movement. And then in 2018, Oracle opened a 5-story campus, and it's in 2020 moved its headquarters to Austin. Now, Oracle is important because several of our staff members, including our CEO, got their start in tech at Oracle and have brought their expertise over here. So I just wanted to put that in your head and put this out there for the internet as you rewatch this video. It's an incredible resource to have. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Michael, for coming up with the idea. And thank you, Patty, for your work as well. So tonight we have Issa White, which is our program director on the back end. So thank you, Issa. Patty Sesma is our VP of Marketing and Communications. I'm Clifford Duke's Chief Operating Officer, and I'm sure we'll have Michael Ward Jr. in the game trying to win. I told him he can't win. That's not right, but we'll see. We'll see. So let's go ahead and get the game show started. Thank you, Issa White. Ooh, we have a nice full house here. So the first thing I want to say is this year we've added a few features. Last year we didn't have some of the features, so we're going to have you test it out. You can draw an answer. We will start off with that and see if it will be something we use going forward. And then there are a couple other features I'm going to test out. But let's go ahead and get started. Last announcement, if you just joined and you just heard me talking, joinmyquiz.com is how you get in the game, and 348064 is how you start. So if you are ready to get started, please draw your favorite device that you use to access the AUTMHQ newsletter that we will be discussing today. Now, my favorite device that I use to access is my Etch-a-Sketch, but please draw what you got to draw so I can see it. Draw what you got to draw. And if you said you don't know what an Etch-a-Sketch is, I don't believe you. So take your time. We got 15 seconds, make it a masterpiece. I can't wait to see what you drew. I hope it's not chicken scratch that I can't decipher, but we'll see what you came up with. 3, 2, 1. What did y'all draw? Time's up. So this is the device. So I see cat. What's your device? It's a smiley face. Okay. Did we get any other drawings? Is that the only one? Oh, we got a drawing in progress. So this is either a, wait for it. This is either a tablet or it could be a cell phone. I'm not really sure. I mean, Issa, is this you? Oh, it's a cell phone. So yes, if you're accessing our newsletter, you could do it by the cell phone. You could do it on your tablet. You could do it on your desktop device. But yeah, this was just to test out to see if we could use this in the future. I hope that was fun for you. We'll move on to the quiz now. So now it's getting serious. Please pay close attention to the questions if you're trying to win. At the end, there will be some prizes I will announce. So take it seriously if you really want to win. Actually, I should tell you the prize. So if you win first prize, you will win a Amazon Smiles $25 gift certificate. You will win a AUTMHQ t-shirt like what I'm wearing now, either in black or white, and you will win a sticker. Now, if you come in second place, sorry, no, you'll win the t-shirt, just the t-shirt. And if you come in third place, I mean, come on, really? Third place? No, if you came in third place, you'll get a sticker. All right. So those are what you're aiming towards. So let's do it. And go ahead, Issa, please. Thank you. Here we go. So according to our newsletter, which AUTMHQ partner announced in a press release in August 2021 supporting AUTMHQ with $400,000 in funding across 4 years? So I'll read it again. You got less than 45 seconds. According to our newsletter, which AUTMHQ partner announced a press release in August 2021 supporting us with $400,000 in funding across 4 years? So think it through. The answers may or may not be in front of you. No, they're there. Think about it. And if you read the newsletter, you would already know. Time's up. Oh, so we got one right answer. Well, it didn't show the right answer, but good thing I know. All right. So it was National Instruments. National Instruments. Thank you, National Instruments. Thank you, Catherine Pratt, for coming on last night. Please go to our video from yesterday for the first of the 12 days of autumn to learn all about our partnership with National Instruments and Catherine Pratt, who represented them last night so graciously for us. Thank you. So we will move on. So we're off to a good start. We have 2 people get the right answer. I'm hoping that all of you can get it. Here we go with our next question. In November of 2021, AUTMHQ was featured on the side of a rocket, an Airbus A319, a bus, or a Tonka truck. Now, a fun fact, I came across this fun fact. Tonka means large in the Sioux Nation language. So check that out. Fact check that for me. I glanced at that and I believe that's the case. So, but while you're thinking of your answer, I should hope you've seen this in the AUTMHQ newsletter. Did we use a rocket? Did we use something else? So what were we featured on? Time's up. Let's show the leaderboard. Whoa, we got, it jockeyed a little bit. We got Kat in first place. And oh yeah, only one person got tricked. I like it. Maybe you weren't even tricked. You just said that. You said it because it would be amazing if we were on the side of an Airbus A119, 319. But no, we were on the side of a Cap Metro bus. So go check it out. We have a couple of wonderful photos of Michael Ward Jr. standing next to the Cap Metro bus doing silly things. And thank you to Patty, our marketing and VP of Marketing and Communications, for making that day possible in conjunction with Cap Metro and the good folks over there. So shout out to Joanne for helping with that. Okay, so let's move on to the next. All right, so how many, we're going to throw some numbers at you. How many non-agricultural jobs has Texas added since October 2021? Is it 1,235,300? Is it 88,400? Is it 1,143,800? Or is it 56,600? Okay, so there's some numbers there. I'm not going to help you out, but we'll see what you come up with. I'm on the edge of my seat. I can't imagine that everyone won't get this right. I'm going to start to think you weren't reading our newsletter as closely as you need to, that you weren't memorizing these numbers. All right, let's check out our leaderboard. Let's see if it shuffles, because it shuffles kind of fast. And okay, so two people got the correct answer. So 56,600 jobs have been added in that short of a period of time. So we can move on to our next question. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Let's see what happens. True or false? Okay, 50% chance. 50% chance. Work with me on it. Okay, so I've diligently said, I've said AUTMHQ numerous times during this broadcast. I have not said what it stands for on purpose. So please, does AUTMHQ stand for Austin Urban Technology Movement High Quality? Yes or no? True or false? Tell me. And some of you, if you don't know this, come on. I don't mean to make you feel bad, but come on. We've had press releases. We've had all sorts of things. All right, time's up. Let's check out this leaderboard. Let's see who's jockeying for position. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So what? 5 people? Gotcha. So this would be false, but we are of top quality. We are grade A. We are we're the best. We're the best. But no, it does not stand for high quality. So I guess I'll keep it as a cliffhanger. And because I do have another question on this one. So stay tuned if you really want to find out what it stands for, and we'll explain it soon. But man, that's great. That's pretty funny. So let's move on to the next question. All right. Okay. So which of the following companies have you not read about in our newsletter? So they'll come up shortly. Which of these companies have you not read about in our newsletter? Okay, so which of these companies have you not read about in our newsletter? So I'm going to assume that everyone's answered already. So the Boring Company, Tesla, NVIDIA, and the time is up. Let's see what the leaderboard did. Let's see what the movement is. So which company was it? Oh, no one got it. So it's NVIDIA. That was the only one. We had an article on the Boring Company digging tunnels. We've definitely had articles on Tesla. You know, they're popping up in Texas. And Recruit Holdings Company, they own job placement websites. So we've definitely run articles on them. So it's NVIDIA. And then this one here is for, I look at their name company and I see NVIDIA, you know, the Spanish language. And so I just threw that in there to see if anyone would pick it, but no one picked it. I didn't even get that. But yeah, so we'll move on to the next one. Three, two, one, let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what the next question is. So which of the following is not a real title of one of our newsletter articles? Yeah, so I'll read them to you. Explore 20 technology pathways for Austinites to jumpstart their work journey. Explore 20 technology pathways for Austinites to jumpstart their work journey. Austin Football Club's Matt Beasler retires, ending 13-year MLS career by Associated Press. Urgent Pizza, the untold story of the largest hack in Twitch's history. La NASA, I can't, you took it away. I was going to read it. I can't do that. Issa, she didn't want to hear me. She didn't want to hear me speak Spanish. That's not right. We'll check the leaderboard. I hope you got the right answer. All right. So yes, it was the first one. So I got tricked you. Yeah. So the first one, I crafted that. I was talking about, we have 20 different career pathways for our Automites to enter if they want to learn hard skills training pathways. But those aren't the only things that we offer. But that's where I created that newsletter article name. But the other ones are real articles, and you should go check them out. Each one of those is a real article in our newsletter. So the one in Spanish was about a comic book positing putting the first woman on the moon. And you can go check out the other ones. The Urgent Pizza one is a really, really interesting article about hacking and cybersecurity. And that was the code name that internally Twitch gave to their efforts to try and figure out what was happening with the hack. And yes, everyone knows about Austin's beloved footballer. So you can go check out those articles. So we have more than just than you might think, more articles than you might think. So let's move on to the next question, please. So true or false? True or false? There were about 92,000 available job postings during the October 2021 monthly reporting period, according to the Austin Chamber of Commerce. So true or false? So we got 13 seconds left. I put the numbers heavy in here. I hope that you can remember everything you've read in our newsletter. Time is up. Let's check it out. Let's check our leaderboard. Ooh, yeah, we got some movement. Eric's in first place with 770 points. And, oh, we got it. Yes. So note to self, that one did not trick anyone. You got me. I got you. I didn't get you. I'm a little salty. All right, but great job, everyone. Okay, which members of our community have written special opening greetings for our newsletter? Which members of our community have written special opening greetings for our newsletter? Is it Patty, Michael, Issa, and me? Is it Frank, Michael, Patty, and me? Is it Issa, Patty, and Frank and Michael? Is it Michael, Frank, Issa, and me? So you would know this because these greetings have been tear jerkers. Tear jerkers. So go back, if you've missed them, go check out the opening salutations in our newsletter from our staff members. Patty has made it a point to get our voices out there. Let's check the leaderboard. We didn't have so much movement on this one. So let's see. Oh, one person got it right. Yes. So the first one is correct. The one Frank has not written one. So that got all y'all. So Frank has not yet written one. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's check it out. Let's go. I'm excited. Someone's going to win. Name 3 recurring sections of our newsletter. Name 3 recurring sections of our newsletter. So tech news, events, autumn updates, Texas news. So let's check it out. Let's see. This one should be a gimme. Let's check our leaderboard. Let's see who got the answers, or if people are still filling them out. 3, 2, 1. We had a little movement at the bottom. Yeah, so this one really is it's all of them. So it's a gimme. Everyone's a winner. You're a winner, you're a winner, you're a winner. So all 4 of those sections are part of the newsletter. So if you picked any 3, you were right. So we can move on. You're welcome. Don't say I didn't do it. All right, so let's check out the next question. Another true or false? True or false? There are 560 internship positions posted by 265 companies, including 80 of those postings offering remote internship opportunities in Austin right now. So if you didn't know, Austin Urban Technology Movement, we offer internships, apprenticeships, we offer boot camps, we offer all sorts of things. So I put this one in here to just get that in the back of your head, but this is for the region. There are 560 internship positions, not just in tech, posted by 265 companies, including 80 of those postings offering remote internship opportunities. So am I telling you the truth? Am I preaching at you, or is this false? Ooh, big numbers, strong. We got Eric, we got Ali. Yeah. So I gave you another good one. Well, not so good one because you all got it. But yeah, so the heavy fact-based question, those are all true. So something to marinate on, something to think on. We can move on to the next one. All right. So for our newsletter announcement of our ReThink Austin digital footprint event in October, specifically in the banner, not the headline, did we use an image of I'll read it again. For our newsletter announcement of our ReThink Austin digital footprint event in October, specifically in the banner, not in the headline, did we use an image of a footprint, fingerprint, toe print, or I'm not sure? It is only one of these answers. One of these answers. Okay, so we had some movement on leaderboard. So with this one, if you weren't sure, you were right, because I gave some answers that could have been true, but how would you know if it was a toe print, if it was a fingerprint? We just don't know. So this one was meant to trick you, and it was meant to start a fight. It was meant to get it, ruffle some feathers. So if you're trying to get some points and you're like, well, I didn't know, I couldn't tell. How could you tell? Yeah, I got you. That it's supposed to be. You can't tell. And if you thought you could tell, you couldn't tell. And why would there be a fingerprint there anyway? We're talking about footprint. But anyway, let's move on to the next question. All right, so what color does the newsletter use the most when it wants to indicate a call to action? Now, a call to action, in case people aren't in the marketing world jargon, that's to get you to do something, get you to interact with us, engage with us. So what color does our newsletter use the most to indicate we want you to do something? So let's see. Let's see. 15 seconds. Let's see what you came up with. So we have the AUTMHQ light blue, we have red, we have yellow, and we have orange. Which of those choices is our call to action color? Time's up. Check this leaderboard out. Oh, yes. Yes, we got some movement, 2,400 points. Oh, yeah. Okay. Some people got checked. So, all right. Yes, it is yellow. And for those of you who said AUTMHQ light blue, you know, that was meant to be close. Do we use it? Yes. Do we use it the most? No. So our call to action color is yellow, but sometimes we'll spice it up with a little bit of the light blue right next to the yellow to get you to click on it in the newsletter specifically. But also on our website, you'll see call to actions with yellow as well. So if you've been checking out those places, yellow is your answer. So we can move on. Whoever said red, you haven't been reading our newsletter. You put yourself out there. All right, so next question is, in what month did our newsletter indicate that Amazon was adding 3,000 seasonal jobs to its Pflugerville to the Pflugerville region? So it's got several locations. But in what month did our newsletter indicate that Amazon was adding 3,000 seasonal jobs in the Pflugerville region? So was it August, September, October, November? We had a whole article on it. We can go check out the leaderboard, check out the answers. All right, let's see who moved around. Okay, so no, well, yeah, we just got a wider separation. So yes, the month was October. The month was definitely October. So go back to that one if you want to read the article. Go back to October's newsletter. You can go to all of the newsletters. If you go to click on our website, you click the word newsletter, and you can go find all of the previous ones. You can click the bottom of the page and see them. On what date in September 2021 did we distribute our 100th newsletter? So this is, you're going to write in your answer. So please get this one right. If you were reading our newsletter, you would know this. So please include the month, date, and the year. This will make Patty very happy. So our 100th newsletter. Can you imagine that Autumn has put out 100 newsletters? That's quite an accomplishment. So I only can encourage you. We've changed the format. We've included different types of articles. So if you're not on it yet, please sign up so you can find out all the goings on at Autumn HQ. So we have still the same leaderboard. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. So the date was September 7th. So it'd be interesting to see which dates y'all pick, but yeah. So September 7th. Oh, here we go. All right. So we had September 1st. We almost should give like the closest one. September 14th, September 5th. Oh, so most people got September. Okay. All right. All right. So we can move on. Thank you for showing me the answers. Okay. So what month did the newsletter feature TECHNOLOchicas? Transforming the T in STEM. So that what month did we feature an article named TECHNOLOchicas, transforming the T in STEM? So was this September? Was it October? Was it Hispanic Heritage Month? Or was it all of the above? So another question asking you for some months. So let's see what you come up with. Time's up. Let's see. I can't wait to see what y'all said to this one. All right. So we got the same leaderboard. Yeah, only one person got tricked. Yes, those are all the same thing. September, October, Hispanic Heritage Month. Those are all the same thing. If you didn't know, go check it out. Thank you, Issa. So what does the acronym AUTMHQ stand for? Not high quality. Somebody in this in our orbit needs to know what it is. So let's see what you come up with. What does AUTMHQ stand for? AUTMHQ. Now, Patty, our VP of Marketing and Communications, has rebranded. So this is everywhere. This is on our social. This is on our website. This is, you have no excuse for this one. All right, so I'm about to complete the cliffhanger from earlier in our game show. The leaderboard has not shifted. Yeah, I couldn't see. Yes. Austin Urban Technology Movement headquarters. So we changed it from AUTMTX because Austin Urban Technology Movement is rooted in Texas and in the Central Texas region, but it has arms that reach around the globe. So we have Automites in our program from California to Florida to Massachusetts to New York to Indonesia, and we're working on other places as well, Nigeria. We have all sorts of things going on. So yes, we didn't want to leave anyone out, and we changed all of our social media handles so that we can be known as the Autumn HQ. So when you search for us, you put that HQ in, you'll be able to find us. What icon is used most frequently in our newsletters lately? What icon is used most frequently in our newsletters lately? Okay, so is it Santa wearing a hat? Is it a rocket blasting off? Is it a finger pointing? Is it hands clapping? What icon is used most frequently in our newsletters lately? So I can't wait to see if people have been paying attention or frantically going to our website right now while I'm talking. Either one. Okay, let's check out this leaderboard. We're still in the same order. Oh, one person. Okay, yes, it's a finger pointing. We do have a few of these other icons up there sparingly, but whenever we want you to do a call to action, we point to it, and usually we'll point to it with a little yellow finger, and we might point to it to the right. We might point to it going down. We want you to see something. We're pointing at it. So please take notice of that in our newsletters. It's a finger pointing. All right, so let's see what the next question is for 2020. For 2020, what did our newsletter report to be the average annual salary of U.S. tech workers according to Hired.com? For 2020, what did our newsletter report to be the average annual salary of U.S. tech workers according to Hired.com? So was it $146,000? Was it $65,000? Was it $312,000? Was it $162,000? What do you think? Let's see what this leaderboard did, and let's check out what the movement is. Time's up. Okay. So we've had some people pick up some points. Yes, it is the first one. Everyone, yes, $146,000. Great job. So the point of that question was to say that the tech industry is quite lucrative, as you all know. And yeah, we'll move on to the next question real quickly. When we distribute devices to members of the community in need, what do you typically read in the newsletter caption? When we distribute devices to members of the community in need, what do you typically read in the newsletter caption? Is it mission accomplished? Is it be the movement? Is it I am the movement? Is it would you like fries with that? I mean, that would be kind of cool. But let's see, because all of these, I mean, we got be the movement, I am the movement, mission accomplished. So let's see what you thought. So when you read our newsletter, when you see it and you read the caption, yes, you will see the words mission accomplished when we hand out the devices for tech, to help people get access to technology. Now, I just will say this, I have to say it publicly. I want to look for the aircraft carrier to do it on. And I've been told that Austin is not a port city, so I can't have my dream of having an aircraft carrier pull up to do mission accomplished when we hand out the devices, but I'm working on it. Patty, can you help me out with the photo op? Patty, help me out. But thank you, Issa, you can move on. Okay, so what percentage did Austin's population grow by between 2010 and 2020, according to the U.S. Census data included in our newsletter? What percentage did Austin's population grow by between 2010 and 2020, according to the U.S. Census data included in our newsletter? So this one you might know even if you didn't read our newsletter, but let's see. Okay, so we got 15 seconds, 14, 12. All right. Let's see. Okay, time's up. Let's see who our leaderboard is. It's holding steady. Okay. Yes. So what was it? 25%. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I can't read it. 21%. Can you go back to the responses? Yeah, 21%. So sorry about that. 21%. Okay. So there you go. Census data shows. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's check out the next question. What web link do the bottom pictures in our newsletter, just above the footer, lead to? Now, this one, I put it in here because you're going to need to be subscribed to know this answer. So what web link do the bottom pictures on the newsletter, just above the footer, lead to? So let's see. We got 12, 11, 10. So let's see. I can't see who's choosing, but we will see what you came up with. All right, time's up. Let's check it out. Let's see the leaderboard. It is holding steady. Yeah, the Instagram page. So once you're signed up, you won't see this if you just go to the website. If you go to the web page right now to see it, you would be signed up. And then you would see that those 3 pictures, which change, go to one of our social places. So it's our LinkedIn, our Instagram page. Okay, so Instagram was the answer. IG. Thank you. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's get to the next question. Which of these facts is not true about Austin residents, according to the Austin American-Statesman's October 2021 article referencing the city's most recent residential survey? Which of these facts is not true about Austin residents, according to the Austin American-Statesman's October 2021 article referencing the city's most recent residential survey? That's a mouthful there. Okay, so which of these is not true? Roughly 24% of Austin adults with household incomes below $30,000 per year say they don't own a smartphone. Is it about 43% of Austin adults with lower incomes do not have home broadband services? Is it 49% of city residents use the internet at home on devices, including phones, laptops, and other computers? Is it 41% of Austin adults with lower incomes lack a desktop or a laptop computer? So which one is it? Okay, so yes, it is number 2. That was incorrect. It's more like about 92 or 93% of city residents say that they do have access. But the point of this question was to show the disparity of the type of device and the quality of access beyond just a cell phone. So yeah, and I don't know, Issa, if you're able to pull up any of the, there was a button I put there for some of the questions to put like a fun fact. So I don't know if you see that button or not, but if not, it doesn't matter for this one because I remembered it. Okay, so we can move on to the next one. All right, so true or false? 63% of adults living in households earning at least $100,000 a year report having home broadband services, a smartphone, a desktop, or a laptop, computer, and a tablet. So true or false? 63% of adults living in households, this is all for Austin, earning at least $100,000 per year report having home broadband services, a smartphone, a desktop, or a laptop computer, and a tablet. So is that one true or false? Did I give you real facts or did I fake it? Let's check it out. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's see what you thought. Okay, so time's up. Leaderboard is holding steady. Yes, it is true. It is true. Good. This time, I know I threw a lot of true ones at you, but this is a way of giving you something to think on, that people who have access to resources have plenty of them, as we all know. So they have all of the above: broadbands, phones, desktops, tablets, laptops. So some households have it all, and others, they can come to AUTM and we can help you out. Give you some, we'll check out your needs assessment and see what we can do to provide a device and internet access. So please, we can move on to the next one. Okay, so what are some of the calls to action in the newsletter, the common ones that we use? So what I mean by calls to action is to get you to do things. So what are some of the things that we say frequently in the newsletter to get you to do something? So is it join AUTMHQ? Is it contact AUTMHQ? Is it get trained? Is it sign our Texas Technology for All petition? Is it all of the above? What do you think? What are some common calls to action in our newsletter? All right, so let's see. Let's check out the leaderboard. Okay, let's see. A little movement. Yes, it is definitely all of the above. And we want you to, well, first of all, if you go to our website and you check out the Texas Technology for All petition, it does what I was just talking about before. One of the things it advocates for is helping people get devices across Texas. So you can actually sign up on our website. It takes you to change.org. And please, I encourage you to go do it, because we are about 360 signatures away from our goal. So please go there and sign up. But we always want you to take action, whether that's joining AUTM, contacting us, signing up to get trained. These are various ways you can either sign up for our newsletter, you can sign up for our hard skills training, our mentorship options, our community service options. You can sign up. So we don't want you to just come and visit. We want you to come sign up and tell someone else as well, and send all people our way who might be interested in our movement. Okay, so these are all of the call to actions. Yeah, you can move on to the next one. This is the final question. We've come to the conclusion. Okay, so I think that was the final question. So with that, I will say this. We have a winner. In first place, Visionary. I couldn't see it. Visionary, Eric, and Ali, I think is the name. I can't read it totally. But those, so for first place, like I said, you get a Amazon Smiles $25 gift card. Now, we ask that with that gift card, you sign up in Amazon Smiles and just indicate Autumn as the charity of your choice. You don't need to do that to purchase things, but it isn't. You can purchase things without doing that, but you can go into Amazon Smiles, and we ask that you sign up and indicate that we are a charity that you're interested in. We will also send the winner a t-shirt, like I said, that I'm wearing, and we will send the winner a sticker. So it says, "I am the movement." So we will, please leave us reach out to Autumn, reach out to our contact at AUTMHQ contact at AUTMHQ.org email address with your contact information if we don't already have it. So that would be your name, your real name, right? And your email address, so that we can get this in the mail within a few weeks over to you. So that's for first place. So for second place, you get a t-shirt, and we would need your size. So please remember to, for first and second place, tell us your preferred t-shirt size. And if you really want, what color you want. So is it this one, the black, or the inverse, the white with the white on black? And the third place, we will send you a I Am the Movement sticker. Okay, and now I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to tell you about the rest of the 12 days of autumn that we have coming up. So the tomorrow is Autumnite Day. Please tune in, learn about our Autumnites. After that is our Autumn Learn Demo Day. So one of our interns now, who started out as a student at the Austin Independent School District when he was in 10th grade, in partnership with Michael and back then our VP of Tech, Morgan, they came together and created the Autumn Learn app to help people become exposed to our tech pathways without having to pick. Now, we've built that out to make there be other ways that you can sign up for classes, that you can have facilitated options, self-guided. So we've made it more robust, but you can tune in and learn more about that the day after tomorrow. And after that, we will bring Issa White. So on Friday, we will bring Issa White on the December 10th out of the shadows, so from behind the machine, and she will answer, I believe it's 45 questions. So if you want to learn everything you can about Issa White, our program director, please tune in while Patty grills her. and leaves no stone unturned. Now, the other over the weekend, we have a fabulous event. So it's our fourth this year, our fourth ReThink Austin event, where we've rethinked the trajectory of Austin and its relationship with the tech industry. So we want you to come out on Saturday to talk about entrepreneurship, and you will meet 3 entrepreneurs who will tell you how to make money and be out there on your own, but do it by following your passion. In addition to that, the next day we have a 24-hour walk, run. We didn't say it, we said roll, but crawl, whatever you got to do. We do not judge, but we're going to do that in support of Autumn. You would take some pictures, you would post them on your social, and that would be a way to celebrate what we're doing for 12 Days of Autumn. After that, on the 13th, we have a series of talks. We have the ERGs, which are employee resource groups of various companies that we work with. We also will have another on the 14th. We have our Automites and our volunteers discuss their relationship with AUTMHQ. And we will have a happy hour on the 15th and a device distribution on the 16th. And then we will have our closeout on the 17th. So I'm going through these very fast now, but you can go to our website and find out all the details. You can tune in tomorrow and you will hear more about them. But I'm most excited to get you back tomorrow. Please tune in for Automite Day. Those are our program participants. So come hear from them why Autumn is changing their lives. So with that, I want to make sure that we are coming in for a landing and closing out within a good time. So thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the facts. I tried to make it fact heavy this time and news filled, because this was to be about our newsletter. And in the future, we'll pick different topics to discuss. Last year was a totally different topic for the game show. But thank you for tuning in. My name is Clifford Dukes, Chief Operating Officer of Austin Urban Technology Movement, also known as AUTM, AUTMHQ. So over and out, we're signing out. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.